Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 3, day 3 of my Greece adventures. In today's episode, obviously, we're talking about day 3, which was my birthday. So excited. We woke up, we woke up, and we decided to go to. I saw a funny, I know, I saw a TikTok about it, and it was like in a cave, and it was like all pretty and stuff. And so we got there, and it was at a very well known lake that I'm going to search the name of. The 𝓖𝓻𝓮𝓮 Lake. Sorry if I butchered that. It's right next to that. And the lake is normally a hot spring slash swimming place you can go to. We didn't know it was there until Toby brought it. Well, not Toby, but until we got in a taxi and we got dropped off there. It was right next to it. No cave inside though. So don't know where my cave went that I wanted to go to, but whatever, it's fine. We went in, we got some food, or we ordered some food. I got a fried chicken sandwich, and not like a burger, but an actual sandwich. It was so good. And Ems got meatballs, and Toby got chicken nuggets. Nah. And we got a side of sweet potato fries with it. However, if we knew that every plate came with fries, then we would have said, can we just switch out one of them for, I don't know, sweet potatoes maybe? But we didn't know that until the plates came. So it was all extremely yummy, like genuinely so good. The deal was that we were going there for dinner. Toby made us a reservation for the evening. And we were like, okay, sweet, nice, let's go. And so then eventually a week before, I think, or 2 weeks before, he got an email being like, hello, we're sorry, but there's a storm is coming on that day. Is it okay if you come in earlier? And so Toby asked us, and I was like, it's fine. I don't really care. I just want to see the pretty cave because I love caves. We got there early. It was supposed to be from 5 to 7, I think, but they put it down for 2 to 4, I think. I don't fully remember, but we were there at 4, so ultimately it was lunch. So we got there, we ordered the food, ate it, and then our waitress was lovely. She was so cute. So we get there, or we're sitting there, and she's like, would you like to know the desserts? And we were like, duh, of course we do. And so there was an Oreo cheesecake. I'm not a big fan of Oreos. I think they're plain. I think they're boring. Some flavored Oreos are all right, but no, I don't want that normal Oreo. Toby got it to try, and I took a bite, and I was like, yeah, that's Oreo cheesecake. And then I got the waffles with fresh strawberries and chocolate drizzled over it, and it was really good. But after one, I was full, and Ems and I shared one too, and then Toby just took the other one. No food wasted here, guys. Then we ultimately at first wanted to go to a beach. It was an hour taxi drive, so we opted to just not. So we walked up because you go downhill to go to the restaurant. So we walked up and literally view of the entire sea, ocean, whatever. We cross the road and we end up on the ledge because you can go down. There's this ledge. I'll put a picture of myself on the ledge. And then you can go down, and there's a really tiny stony beach. And we sat there for a bit. Toby did a bit of vlogging, and we just talked and did some silly things. And then I was like, guys, I kind of really want to go down because I want to have my Ariel moment. You know, the one from Ariel in her second movie, where she is a mom, Melody. She has a child named Melody. And because of the evil sea witch, Ursula's sister, I think, yeah, they built an entire wall around the castle, but there's this one bit behind the castle where there's an opening with metal bars, so you can't go through. Melody finds a way, of course. You aren't supposed to be able to go through, but the water comes into the castle a little bit. And there's a scene where Ariel walks up, she holds up the front of her dress, she takes off her little shoes, and she just stands in the water, enjoying the water, because ultimately she was a mermaid for 16 years of her life. So I was like, guys, I need to go down there and have my Ariel moment, because I am, you can't see it now, but I am a redhead. We went down, I had my little moment. The moment I stepped down the stairs completely, because at first Toby had a little photo shoot of me, because there was this kind of stairs, walk here, pause, walk down there. And so I was standing on this, and Toby took a few pictures of me. They're so pretty. They're all on my Instagram too. And we stood there for a bit, then I went down, I took off my shoes, put them on the stairs, like a few steps up. And so I stepped down the last stair, and I just immediately sink into the stones. I'm like, okay. So I walk closer to the water. I have my little Ariel moment, and the moment I turn around, I just get sucked further into the stones. I'm like, I'm gonna die. We went up again. I put on my shoes because, of course, the waves decided to hit my shoes. They weren't that high the entire time I was down there until I decided to go put on my shoes, and just a wave hit my shoes. So my entire shoes were wet. The bottom of my dress was wet. And so we went back upstairs, sat on a different part of a ledge. Toby got us an Uber, and when the Uber arrived, or almost arrived, we walked to where he was going to pick us up and waited there. Shoes still soaking wet. It had started raining. Ems was cold. My dress was also still wet. It was a 40-minute drive, right? And then the storm hit. Not as bad as the storm hit when we left, which was crazy, but the storm hit. Great. So we were in traffic for an hour and a half instead of 40 minutes. We were so lucky because we did have another reservation, but that was later. And so we get dropped off at home. To the fact, we sat in the car for an hour and a half. My shoes and my dress were completely dry. That was crazy. So we get dropped off, go upstairs. Ems went for a shower. I took a nap. Toby went for a shower. Ems woke me up and she was like, "Do you want to go for a shower?" And I was like, no, Toby can go first. And she's like, "Toby already went showering." I was like, how long was I out? So I go for a shower, change my outfit, and we leave because we had a reservation at 360 Cocktail Bar. That's the name, 360 Cocktail Bar. We walk there and we tell the guy that we have a reservation, and he's like, "Okay, you can sit at this table." And it was the perfect table because the moment I looked to my left, I could see the Acropolis on top of the mountain, and I was like, "Oh, I love it. I love the view." We got the menu, and so we're looking through this menu, and there are a bunch of cocktails that you're like, "What's that? What is that? Just what is that?" And so we all chose our first cocktail, and we decided to just go with random cocktails at first. So Toby got a peanut butter and jelly cocktail. I can tell you right now, it was as gross as the idea of a cocktail called peanut butter and jelly. It was not good. Toby did not like it. He did drink it. I give him props, he did drink it. Her cocktail was a La Muerte, which was alright. It wasn't my favorite. Mine out of the 3 was my favorite though. I got the banana bomber. I was like, I'm at the moment I'm really on my I love the flavor of banana arc. And so I was like, you know what? I'll get it. Maybe it will take me off. It was really good. I was happily surprised how good it was. Then for a second round, because we did 3 rounds at the cocktail bar, Ems got a Magdalena, Toby got the banana bomber, and I got the colorful tsunami. And it was so good. Like, the colorful tsunami was the best drink of the 360 cocktail bar that we had. Ems's one was, just like Toby's first one, was awful. Also props to her for finishing it. And then Toby obviously liked my banana bomber to the fact that he also got it. Then we continue and we finish our drinks, and then the guy walks up to us and he's like, are you liking all of it? And I think he was like either a manager or someone higher up than the other waiters. And so we were like, we love it. And then we were talking about doing a little snack, because at that point it's been hours since we last ate, but we also didn't want to do a full dinner here because we already spent enough money on the cocktails. So I asked this guy, like, maybe a stupid question, but do you have like a snack list? And he was like, snacks, of course. And he went to get it and he gave it to us and he was like, take a look, I'll be back. And we were like, okay, thank you. So we look and he comes back. Drinks are done, so we order another round of drinks. So he comes back and he's like, okay, what can I get you guys? So we ordered a lamb burger. I think the best burger I've had on that trip. So dead ass. It was so good. We all shared it, and we also got a plate of it. The lamb burger had potato salad next to it, which was also really good, like genuinely. And then we also got a plate with 3 different types of olives for M's and fried bread sticks. Fried bread sticks were really good. I don't like olives. Neither does Toby. So the food was really good. And then at some point we have empty drinks sitting next to us the entire time. Well, the food has already arrived, and food takes longer than drinks. You cannot tell me that it doesn't. So our waiter walks past us, and he does a take to look at our table, and he's like, okay, check. And he turns back around, like, he was like walking, and then he was like, with the most annoyed face, he goes, oh, and walks, and I see it happen. I always see things like this happen. So he walks up to the bar, and obviously it's in Greek. I don't understand Greek that well. So it was very obvious that he was annoyed with the bartender as to why we didn't have our drinks yet when we did have our food. So drinks came out less than 2 minutes later. And we all got another round of the colorful tsunami. It was just so good. Like, no reason for a cocktail to be that good. And then we decided to go pay and went out. And outside there was a guy playing a guitar, and he was really good. So we gave him some money, or Ems gave him some money. And then we continued our little stroll. And we passed, once again, like every day, we passed the to-go cocktail bar. It's not a to-go cocktail bar. It's a cocktail bar that has a to-go option. We walk in, and this bartender just went outside for a smoke. And so we came in, and she was like, and she rolled her eyes, and she was like, okay. And she was like, well, also still talking to her friend, she's like, can I help you? And so we tell her, like, we are here for the to-go cocktails. Do you have a menu? Me. I'm the speaker. So she's like, yeah. And she hands me the menu. So I grab said menu. and she just sees my nails and she does a full 180 and she's like, "Oh my god, I love your nails. Can I see?" And I'm like, "Of course." I don't have them on anymore because it's been 3 weeks almost. But yeah, so she did a full switch and she was so excited to help us. The names of the they're not smoothies. They look like smoothies because they're in a to-go cup. The cocktails, the names were amazing. I got a 𝓖𝓻𝓮𝓮 because I love tropical things, and it was a very tropical drink. Toby got a F word unicorn. Fits him so well. It was really pretty. He had the prettiest drink of all of us. And then M's got a wet fill in the blank. Starts with a P. Continue. I'm not gonna say it on my channel. So we drank them. It was all so good. At home, we probably played a game or two and then went to bed for our next day, which I'm going to talk to you about next week. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you liked my little yep session to you guys. If you did, please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the little notification bell to stay updated for the next time I post. And I hope to see you there. Bye everyone!